Hello, welcome. My name's Chris. I'm a careers advisor with CXK working in Kent. Now, last week we had a look at apprenticeships and the implications for students in terms of what they should be doing, what they should be aiming to achieve if they've gone for an apprenticeship but hadn't been able to get one, or things were looking a bit tricky. Now, this week what we're going to be looking at is Year 12 students. Now, as we can see, the rape fields are open. They're blooming, which means it's the summer, and that means it's the time of year where Year 12 students traditionally start going for university open days, university tasters, to have a look at what's possible out there, what the respective universities are like, and what they might need to do to get there. The other thing they engage with is work experience, which is kind of checking things out a bit more to help with their applications, and also to check out again whether what they're looking at is what they want to do. Now, the difficulty that we've got is very hard to have a taster when we're in lockdown at the moment. So we're going to be looking at what you could be doing instead for your UCAS applications. Now, we know around about half of the current Year 12 students across the country will be applying for university. So it's a significant number of students that are going to need a bit of help with this. Now, the first thing, university tasters. Now, around about a year ago, I visited some friends in Scotland, and I was given a bottle of this very orange drink. Now, I've never had this very popular brand of orange drink in Scotland, but it's a taster. So, as an example, the importance of university tasters are as follows. They give us a good chance to find out whether the unknown, in this case for me, this particular orange drink that I've never had before, is actually something we want to do. So let's see. Interesting. Okay, not what I thought it would be like. Now, university tasters are exactly like that experience. They give us a chance to find out whether what we think something is like is actually what it's like. Now, having that drink, it wasn't what I expected, but it's nicer than I expected. And university tasters are exactly the same. They give us a chance to really test out, is this what we really want to be doing? Is it where we want to be going? So, let's go further with this then. These university tasters, what can you do? Okay, if you can't go to a university open day in person, the best thing to get onto at the moment is the internet. There's university taster days or uni taster days, but there's also the university websites themselves, which are having details of online virtual open days, but also insight events. And these insight events are really helpful. They give you a taster of what lectures are like. The other thing that you can do is to get onto YouTube. Go into YouTube, Google, for example, the name of the university you're interested in, or the name of the subject you're interested in, and first year lectures, or introduction to ... whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And you get loads of insight stuff. The other thing you can do with YouTube is you can put in campus tours. You'll get official campus tours from the university, but you'll also get those unofficial campus tours from students who are actually studying at the university, and they sometimes tell you the stuff that the university might not want you to know. So very good, again, for insights. So these are great starting points to get that insight. But the other thing that you can do traditionally is reading around your subject as well, to check the subject is something you want to do. So that traditionally involves picking up a book and having a good old read to find out whether this is what you want to be doing. And it's crucially going beyond the syllabus of what you're being taught at school. So it's not just about, okay, you're studying a particular subject and relying on your knowledge from those teachers. It's going further, finding out what is the start of this subject that really gets you going. What's the stuff that you really want to get into? And that's something that UCAS admissions tutors would expect to see on your application anyway, regardless of lockdown. So reading around your subject becomes a helpful thing. Now, why are these things important? Why, other than helping you to give you a taster, which we've already explored with the bottle, why is it important as well? Well, it also helps you to stand out, much like my hair at the moment, but in possibly a more constructive way. Now, in terms of standing out, there's other things that you could be getting up to. Probably it's likely that university admissions tutors will want to know what you did during this period of time. Did you just stay at home playing on the game station, or did you help with the community? Did you put yourself out there? Did you do stuff at home? Did you provide online study support to your peers? What did you get up to help you to stand out? So these are all kind of really important things to start to consider. Now, for some courses, we're aware that work experience is really, really important. It's crucial. So when we look at things like the medical, dentistry, veterinary, these type of things, what can you be doing? Well, in addition to what we've already covered so far, you could be setting up work experience for when lockdown finishes, but also you can see what activities are available during lockdown, whether that's volunteering in your local community. Now, these sort of things, in terms of helping you stand out, helps to show off your skills and your qualities. These are things that admissions tutors will be looking for in the future. So by doing stuff, by getting involved with stuff, it shows what you're up to. Now, what else could you be doing? Well, networking, of course. We live in a social media age where it is possible to have an absolute fantastic look at the world around us. For example, through this camera now, I am showing you the wonderful fields of Kent. So you can get onto social media and you can start networking with people, with industries that you're interested in. Say you can't attend an Insight event. Okay, how about getting onto LinkedIn, contacting with some of the leading people in the industry that you're interested in, and contacting them and having a conversation with them, or better yet, having a video call. Find out your insight this way, what their work is actually like. Again, these are things that are going to help you to stand out on your application. So these are all positive activities you can getting up to. So go online, have a look at those virtual tours, have a look at those virtual Insight events. Don't just sit there and wait. Start getting on with this stuff. Read around your subject, go beyond the syllabus of things that you're being taught, whatever that subject might be. Start to arrange work experience for when lockdown lifts, but use your social media networks to make contact with people within the area that you want to get into. So get that taster, check that those courses are the right thing for you. Now, if you get stuck with all of this, or you're feeling a bit swamped, remember, we all cope with these circumstances differently, and if you need help, please reach out for it. As I've said before, many schools and colleges are providing career services that are independent, impartial. They're not there to tell you what to do, they're just there to help you with where you're at. And what you've also got is the National Career Service available through the telephone and chat that you can get in contact with and get support for adults and for young people. So if you have family who are also struggling at this time, make sure they access that support as well. But I wish you the best of luck with your research. Don't forget to check out the CXK website where there's loads of blogs and resources to help you further. But good luck, get out there and start getting those tasters. Fantastic. All the best. Take care.